made. So basically, it stands for Support Greatness Over Destruction. I was originally actually going by Just Jay. Me and my bros decided to switch it, like I want to say 2014 maybe, and I did this tee design. It was just for a T-shirt in like 2016 maybe. We got some T-shirts ordered. SG to S, really, I threw the line through it for like $ purposes. The world, put that in there as far as everybody wants to be global in some aspect. And then I just tied it together. It was all for a T-shirt, and then it started unfolding. We do like media, photography, graphic design, and I'm an artist as well. I started with this graphic because it explains my name more so instead of just going by SGOD Jayy. I think I should explain it sometimes.
Cool.
So just showing a couple graphics I've done. It's for a barbershop here. I've done like a lot of small business, local business. Did a couple. I went to Indiana Tech, graduated graphic design. So I just try to, help the community out as much as I can. And I want to grow business here, teach a lot of people how we should do business here, because a lot of people are just so out of whack and we get stuck in just working and wanting what other companies already have and not realizing we can establish communities ourselves and grow. So I do a lot of community designs and things like that. This is for a nonprofit here. He works with like UWM, Fox, a lot of stuff, and they donate like thousands and thousands of shoes to kids when they're going back to school. That's why we incorporated like the shoes in there, but I donated the logo for free, everything.
I heard about those guys. They were on local news a while ago.
Yeah, it's super dope. He's like super dope. He just got a award from I don't know the exact awards, but that's what was broadcasted on the news. Yeah.
I feel like he's been moving.
Yeah, Jay Carr is like, yeah. That's my bro. He texted me last night like, bro, I got to get you involved with these kids, and I'm like, whatever you trying to do, just let me know, cause that's your thing,
Yeah, that's cool.
So basically, into the music thing, I've been doing music since like 2010 maybe, like high school times, but my first projects were called Loud, Live Out Your Dreams, whole little thing. I trashed everything. I deleted everything off of the internet, SoundCloud, everywhere. Not because it was bad, because I thought it was really good and people weren't listening to it. And that was, like I said, before I went to college, so I didn't understand marketing. I didn't understand promotion. I didn't understand a lot of the stuff that went into it. So I literally scratched everything. That's when I changed my name to SGOD Jayy, and I dropped the mode, and I like just caught traction. Me and, like you said, Golden Child, same producer, he was talking about, we just caught traction with a song called I Really Do, and it was literally just catchy because it goes, I really do, I really do. And it was like just perfect. I performed at like 414 Work Fest and like a lot of different stuff like that. So really, this project for me, it was like reinventing and like putting it out there on a better scale, on a better platform for people to grasp onto it. And cover art, really, it was just like, for me, it was like a dark space because I literally was like, I don't want to do this no more if people not listening. And then I'm like, but I know I'm good. I know I got something. So that's what I came up with for the cover art. It was just like that inner beast kind of. And then now we're on to my next project that I'm working on, and that's Mode 2. Concept for this cover art is obviously Hollywood Hills. I switched it up a lot because what I felt like is I no longer feel like I have like so much to prove as far as getting people to listen or feeling like I gotta show people I'm good. I feel like now I know I'm good. I know I'm like better than I was, but I put the scratches and the hard marks on there just to show like it's so much more to be better. There's so many dinks in the armor and kinks in the armor to touch up. So that was what I did as far as the cover art. I'm gonna play a couple songs from it too. This first song is actually and definitely the intro. It's not too long, so. Don't remember.
Are these all professional recorded?
Actually, so I'll plus it.
That's I
tried to give him direction. I tried to.
All right, I gotta say this. So I actually engineered all my own music. I have like forever. Even when I had we had studio space. I was a partner at 2035 Studios, and I still engineer myself. It's not because I want to. It's because I love to play with sounds, and I've just always run into engineers who have a sound. And when you go and record with those engineers, you typically get their sound on your music with your delivery, and I just refuse to settle for that. So I'm just still working, learning, trying to get better, trying to put my music out at the highest quality possible. My friend is an engineer. He literally just dropped off like his studio mic and everything. He get the tracks recorded. I'll come back and mix them. He lives in NC right now, so doing what we can as far as quality. But yeah.
Who made the beat again?
This one is actually a producer who hit me up on Instagram, and they love the song I was telling you about on the last one. He just had been sending me beats, and then this one stuck.
I tried to give him direction. I tried to save him. I tried to pray for him. They ain't getting the message. Yeah. They couldn't handle the pressure. They couldn't handle the weather. We get cold out there. I brought the heat to the section. Yeah. I gotta see the progression. Yeah. Came from the bottom. You do the math, you'll see I'm a problem. You need a verse, I'm the one that you callin'. You need some merch, I'm the one that you callin'. Yeah. And I put that on auto. I live up every league like it's autumn. Point at you sideways for no reason. It's my time, it's more season. My whole wanna I'm doing the damn shit. That was way before fashion. Orange turning into caps. Can't talk strange things, steady capping, yeah. And that's when it happened. Better than I was turning into action. Why you be frontin' just to hustle backwards? Most of you niggas really out of bounds. I ain't love, but I'm up for the challenge. Fuck around and then expand. I took the city managing the brand. Hit up on the double the damage. Couple people asking, how did you manage? Like, how did you plan it? How the pictures keep on coming out perfect when the camera was candid. I got the hands. I tried to give them direction. I tried to save them. I tried to pray for them. They ain't getting the message. Yeah. They couldn't handle the pressure. They couldn't handle the weather. We get cold out there. I brought the heat to the section. Yeah. I gotta see the progression. Yeah. Came from the bottom. You do the math, you'll see I'm a problem. You need a verse, I'm the one that you callin'. You need some merch, I'm the one that you callin'. Yeah. And I put that on auto. I live up every league like it's autumn. Point at you sideways for no reason. It's my time, it's more season. More too strong, I'm just in the reason. See the reason niggas gonna be speaking. All that entertaining, no seeing. Pressing buttons, I can see through the tweeting. Yeah, look and see I was dreaming. Space kids for the night, it was freezing. Yeah, they tryna make me believe. Yeah, I know you niggas can see it. They know what they saying. I'm tryna figure together the plan. Why would you jump if you ain't gonna land? If I'm at some shit, you know it's playing. Yeah, cause I got the answers. Went to Ma, I told him pray for the cancer. Yeah, I worked the king, I told him I got the stamina, leveled up my rank, I'm not with the hammers. I tried to give him direction. I tried to save him. I tried to pray for him. They ain't getting the message. Yeah. They couldn't handle the pressure. They couldn't handle the weather. We get cold out there. I brought the heat to the section. Yeah. I gotta see the progression. Yeah. Came from the bottom. You do the math, you'll see I'm a problem. You need a verse, I'm the one that you callin'. You need some merch, I'm the one that you callin'. Yeah. And I put that on auto. I live up every league like it's autumn. Point at you sideways for no reason. It's my time, it's more season.
Yeah, so that's gonna be the intro. One thing, so I don't write music. Like I don't write music at all. I just I come up with bars and I check in back to 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 back. Literally check in back to back. I used to write before I switched over to the whole mode concept, because that concept really is just a whole energy. My music is more so energy. It's not. That song is concepted very well, though. It's more so about, like I said, came from the bottom. I need to see the progression. It's about my progression, so.
Good bars, good lyrics.
Thank you.
I don't have any criticism from the engineering standpoint. That sounded great.
Liked it. Thank you, man. It's hard. I've been, practicing. I use, the Wave plugins now.
Yeah.
I've been trying to study them instead of just using them, and that's been, paying off for me, so.
Really recommend the Slate stuff too.
Slate plugins?
Yeah, their master compressor is fantastic, as is their digital rack system, so you can have a 500 system simulation in there. Okay. Which is great, but it's cheap. You can use a $20 a month subscription to get access to everything, versus Waves, which is $1,000 for one of the middle packages.
Man.
You said you punch 4 bars at a time?
Bro, I'll do one bar. I'll do one line. I'll do one word. Like, I really just be trying to play with the sounds and get the sound right. So, like, once I think on that first one, I think all I said was mode 1. I had them doing the dash. That was it. And then the next bar is like, that was way before in fashion. And I just left it. Because, like, I don't have the vocal talent yet, like, to hold those notes as much, but I know I can get it right. So that's usually how I do repetition.
Yeah, I thought that sounded great. I mean, I don't think this criticism is necessary, but I mean, it's kind of a nitpicky thing. I like how the song does the same thing over and over, especially for an intro, but because it maintains the intensity. It's like a nice intensity with what you're talking about too. But if you were to build a little bit more throughout that duration, like, have one of the elements in the back, it's like a music thing, doing something different as you get toward, as you get further along.
Yeah, letting it build a little more.
It would build the energy a little more. But yeah, since this is an intro, it's like, it's cool.
Yeah, I tried to make it like in and out, but yeah, I actually agree with that. What I was thinking for the song, so like at the very beginning, my girlfriend Brittany Cook, she does like media journalism, works for like PBS, couple different things like that. So she spoken word, poetry, a lot of different stuff. She's thinking about doing like basically tying a lot of the songs together, because she's heard the whole project, but tying a lot of the songs together. I think the next one is produced by Golden Child too. It's called Time. So that one comes in with like my friend from the Marines telling me it was like a unsolicited conversation. He didn't even know it was recorded, but him telling me about using my time, like, and using it wisely and smartly. So I'm thinking about tying different stuff like that into a lot of the songs, whether it's the beginning, the end, or just something to hold the ear a little longer. Because like I said, I don't always use deep concepts or a lot of concepts in my music, so I agree. I'll be thinking I need something to hold it, like just a little more glue sometimes. Yeah.
I think you could do that with that one. When it did drop out, it was like echoes.
Mm-hmm.
Certain parts, I think right before the hook came back in, or somewhere around there.
Yeah.
Like, that was like good on the ear.
Yeah.
It was coming hard on there.
Yeah.
And they have to pull that back out. Like, there's space for you to play with that thing.
Yeah, then it just flatline, right?
Transitioning into the next song.
Got you.
Yeah, especially if you do it at those pockets. And then at the end, you're ready to hear that because you heard it.
Got
in
you.
short verse, but when you can hear it longer because you're like ready to hear it.
Got you. Yeah, so it don't flatline.
Mm-hmm.
Once that energy go all the way up here, once I stop, so it don't just.
Yeah, it's like you preparing for.
Yeah, the flatline is a good word. I mean, you're maintaining a high level of energy, and I mean, my feedback right now is going to sound so hypocritical once you hear my song, but it's really hard to maintain the same level of energy, like a high level of energy, and keep it up there without it turning into, like, in the listener's mind, the same thing.
Yeah, definitely. I was actually, so before I keep playing, like I said, all of these are from the same project. So I'm looking for, like you said, cohesiveness, but not oversaturated. So, let me know if it gets to that point.
So what do you mean oversaturated? Is that what you said?
Sound wise. So as far as like this song or that song or that song or that song, like, oh, okay, bro, I'm done. Like if it gets to that point, let me know, like, okay, it's too repetitive or, something like that, yeah. Because like I said, I really focus on the sound primarily when I'm making my music. So I know, like, basically like the auto-tune thing as well, sometimes that can get like, depending on how you use it, it can be like super terrible or super good. So just looking for the medium in there. This is the next song. It's called No Passes. Honestly, this song did not have a name. I made it in October because I know that for a fact because it was called 10/21/18 until like last week. And Fifth is who named it actually. When we were when I met you at the High Five the other week, he was like, bro, can you please name this song? And I was like, I don't know. And so he just named it and I left it. I don't remember who produced this. I know it's on my Mac, but I don't know it off the top of my
That was made me pass out. Yeah, thought I was dreaming how I cashed out. If it's a lick, I put a mask out. Ay, it's a rap now, yeah. Make me lash out. Ay, ain't no pass now. Try to turn the section to a whirlwind. When you get money, tell me why you need a girlfriend. She just want the cash now. Wanted to bag then, I just want the bag now. Sorry, I gotta pass now. Look, wanted the bag then, just want the bag now. I gotta pass now. Catch that pen to trap now. Made it back off a notification. Nerves bad, it was killing my page. Just stand still to complacent. Ay, yeah, I much rather chase it. And you much rather trace it. Ay, SGOD got the guidelines. Bust in with the highlights. Gang got my ties. Yeah, that mean we alright. All boys is all alike. That was made me pass out. Yeah, thought I was dreaming how I cashed out. If it's a lick, I put a mask out. Ay, it's a rap now, yeah. Make me lash out. Ay, ain't no pass now. Try to turn the section to a whirlwind. When you get money, tell me why you need a girlfriend. She just want the cash now. Wanted to bag then, I just want the bag now. Sorry, I gotta pass now. Slow it down, pass now. Need the bag now, yeah. Come between me and the bag, that's a man down. Hold up, pass now. Need the bag now. Look, come between me and the bag, that's a man down, stand down, hands down. We feel the heat, yeah, don't get man down. Spotlight make a nigga stand out, yeah. Talk, keep my thoughts around. Strangers grab they bitch, I put it down. I don't even dab on my got clout. The young ain't tryna party in the mouth. That was made me pass out. Yeah, thought I was dreaming how I cashed out. If it's a lick, I put a mask out. Ay, it's a rap now, yeah. Make me lash out. Ay, ain't no pass now. Try to turn the section to a whirlwind. When you get money, tell me why you need a girlfriend. She just want the cash now. Wanted to bag then, I just want the bag now. Sorry, I gotta pass now.
Okay, so that one is not actually the second song, but yeah, that's another one. For that one, like I said, I really want constructive on the end part because I felt like I was trying it with the that second verse.
Where it was like hands down.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that's I think that's like you can like someone's like hands down and come on with a little short spurt and a totally different and you can almost string that together because I've done
You mean like ad-lib it? Like in the back?
Almost like ad-lib it and the ad-libs all like build on each other, but you can use that pitch you were using
To keep going higher.
to keep that section, whether it's like 8-bar section.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, something
I don't
like
know
that.
if that's like, because I don't have feedback on me doing it, but I try and do that sometimes.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it works for me or not, really.
Yeah,
But
I feel like I agree with what you're saying because, like, I don't know how, but I feel like I could tie it all in a little bit better because I feel like you kind of waiting on the next part outside of the echo, of course.
it's like that. It's like, to me, it's like, if it's 8 bars, it's like those bars is like vibrating on different frequencies. So whatever you feel especially good for you, because you just are, so you're not writing your lyrics, you're just going off the top. Like, you can go off that back part, I feel like, in the second verse.
Okay.
Like going hard, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. And then, cause like that, like that whole spot, that whole part, like is like choppy, and that's why I was feeling like it's like I'm completely confident and I'll perform the song, but I always feel like I know I can make that part better somehow, somehow. So that's where I've been with that one. What you think on it?
So it's,
I would try your ad libs in that
Mm-hmm.
without the auto tune.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Sam, I think you way overdid on the auto tune on that one. Like, you can really hear it correcting your voice.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to get rid of it, but you can turn it down. Because I know the newer, if you're using like Melodyne as an envelope follower, you could have it be a shorter decay, and it would be more on point.
Okay.
The other thing I noticed is the auto tune and your bass and your kick all kind of hit in the same frequency realm. So I noticed that your vocals almost sound distorted. When
That
the
one,
kick
that one sounded distorted. And as soon as I sat down, I wanted to say something,
okay.
Yeah, no, that I've never heard my song sound like that before now. So I'm not blaming the speakers at all, but that mix, whatever mix I put into here, I don't think that's the final mix I have currently. Yeah, that was like super bass heavy. Like even in my voice, you could hear it. But
yeah, what I would do just from an engineering standpoint is I would do some mid-side EQing.
Okay.
Your kick or your bass, whatever you want to be more prevalent.
Yeah.
Probably the kick, and then you would just keep that really tight in the middle, and then your bass kind of be more enveloped.
Okay.
Would be a good way to do that, unless that's not your final mix.
Yeah. No, I definitely noticed that sounded a little. I'm like, ooh, I'm not that happy with this mix. He just told me my last one was pretty good.
That happens, and bass response is the hardest thing to get on different speakers. So.
Okay.
And do you listen to a lot of artists that use auto-tune?
Honestly, I listen to some of everything, man. I listen to one day I'll listen to literally nothing but like R&B, old R&B and stuff, and then the next day I'll be listening to like Travis Scott. That's actually my favorite artist, like Kanye West, artists like that. So yeah, I bounce back and forth between it all.
Because I don't, and the few that I've heard, like when I said with the ad-libs without the auto-tune, I've never heard that before in the songs that I heard with auto-tune. So I was like, that would set that off.
Yeah.
Because I've never heard, you know what I'm saying, people do it. They usually, their ad-libs are auto-tuned like more than the verse was auto-tuned. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, either or kind of, yeah.
I've never heard them like flip back into their regular voices.
Yeah.
For any part of the song.
That's kind of how I'm with that part.
Mm-hmm.
One going up and then you're coming
I
down.
think you were killing with that like that.
You come down because you can almost like write it or whatever. Get it out like it's almost like a dialogue between yourself because it's such a contrast between.
Yep.
Okay.
I was coming up and then and like I said, if you could string those ad libs to where it's like they're building on each other.
And then like he said, turn it down some. That track would be decent as fuck. It's already
Appreciate it a lot.
Yeah, if you get the bass and kick sounding good, it'll really slap on a big sound system. Like,
Okay.
People would be going, "Oh my god, it's so nasty."
You wrote the hell out of that beat too.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Get some.
Yeah, this song and the last one I could tell I was like, man, if we had subs here, like this would be totally different.
Yeah.
I don't have that much useful feedback because I couldn't get past that distorted sound. I
feel that.
I was like trying to ignore it, but I couldn't.
It threw me off too. I feel you on that, man.
But
I
I'm
kind
gonna.
of like the distortion. I kind of like it.
Okay.
It gave it like a rock.
I think it's in there a little bit, but I get what you're saying. It was a lot. Yeah, I think it might be in the production just a little bit, but it threw me off.
It was a little overpowered though. It seemed like it was a little overpowered.
Yeah, it was over. It's I don't know if I have the wrong mix on there or if I mixed down what I thought was good and it turned out that way. I don't know. I just threw it all on my flash drive, so yeah. I be having like 7 mixes of the same song on my desktop, so it's like I might have grabbed the wrong one, but don't let me tell you that. That could have been the final one and I need to redo it.
I wanted to give you some feedback on the part that you were concerned about.
Mm-hmm.
Like my feedback's definitely different from theirs. I'm listening to different stuff when I'm hearing your song. They're very like they have like a brain, as I was listening to the feedback, that like listens to the flow of a song as like a thing, whereas I don't have that technical capacity to gauge like flow level rising. I don't know. Anyway, I kind of liked. You were talking about choppiness. I kind of liked that it was choppy for me because it made it seem more emotional. It seemed like more expressive. Like Kanye West does that thing where he breaks out of the rhythm at times because he's just like angry or whatever. I kind of liked that. So
I agree with him because that's what I meant. It was like
that's actually what I was going
distortion
for.
added to that too. You know what I'm saying? To me.
okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because it was like it was almost like he said too, talking to yourself. Like that part was missing in there, but it was there musically. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Really, what I was going for like the emphasis. So, like I like that, but it's like like you said, I just still feel like something is missing in between, like outside of the echo, and I don't want to like blare the echo too loud or anything like that.
Voice, your regular voice, you should put that in there. You know
Think so?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your regular voice has its own
Got you.
Yeah.
I'll definitely try that out because, like I said, that's not gonna be the second song. That's one of the songs I'm still getting together. The first one, that's pretty much it. What you guys heard. That second one, though, I want to get it to a better point. I do perform it now, but not for release yet.
Deep shit in your voice is insane.
This one, this has fifth on it actually. This is gonna be like our next single. He's on the second verse. I'm not sure how good his verse sounds though. We recorded it outside of the studio. Not sure how it's gonna sound on the speakers just yet, but hopefully it sounds good. This one's called Balance.
Two phones on crazy. I've been looking for a balance. I've been looking for a challenge. I don't never feel a challenge. Cause that nigga what happened. Gun finesse for the action. Most you niggas hustle backwards. I can never hustle backwards. Paper stack like tractors. On the road like the Raptors. Out in Cali with the actors. Most you niggas really actors. Get them going, cash and take off on the nigga like NASA. Paper book like fast. Show 'em how to get it fast. This a hotline bling. This a SGOD Jayy. In my line to get rain. And it all for the rain. In my line. Words to Kalani, I need it. I catch a body and leave it. Give them back to the leases. I know the game like teachers. I know the game like Reese's. I just wanna be a millionaire. Make it shake like seasons. Make it shake like bleachers. Go aside, but you still can't reach us. You can hate us, but you still don't need it. Two phones on crazy. I've been looking for a balance. I've been looking for a challenge. I don't never feel the challenge. Cause that nigga what happened. Gun finesse for the action. Most you niggas hustle backwards. I can never hustle backwards. Paper stack like tractors. On the road like the Raptors. Out in Cali with the actors. Most you niggas really actors. Get them going, cash and take off on the nigga like NASA. Paper book like fast. Show 'em how to get it faster. I brought the game to their knees. Been doing this shit for a year and I honestly feel like I'm reaching my peak. But playing with nigga, you know that I got it, my nigga, just take the receipt. Yeah, you know I respond to all of my times, my nigga, you just come and see. Then I got it for you. I'm just trying to cop a fucking rover. Till then, yeah, I push Toyota. Get sauce, bring your plate over. This the take over, it's the late, now it's too late. Homie, it's to pay, how much yeah, nigga, but stop it. Watch it, niggas, you know that I cock it. I just run up a check through the tropics. Bellin' my nose, the option. I can roll up the best of the medical. You play games with you want my nigga, go nuts and I shoot up the funeral. Yeah, you know how I do it. If you don't nigga, you clueless. Yeah, you know I'm a bruiser. If on a bitch, oh no, don't you confuse it, lose it. Bitches don't do shit but boost, so use it. That's how you niggas too. Phones on crazy. I've been looking for a balance. I've been looking for a challenge. I don't never feel the challenge. Cause that nigga what happened. Gun finesse for the action. Most you niggas hustle backwards. I can never hustle backwards. Paper stack like tractors. On the road like the Raptors. Out in Cali with the actors. Most you niggas really actors. Get them going, cash and take off on the nigga like NASA. Paper book like fast. Show 'em how to get it faster. Two phones on crazy. I've been looking for a balance. I've been looking for a challenge. I don't never feel the challenge. Cause that nigga what happened. Gun finesse for the action. Most you niggas hustle backwards. I can never hustle backwards. Paper stack like tractors. On the road like the Raptors. Out in Cali with the actors. Most you niggas really actors. Get them going, cash and take off on the nigga like NASA. Paper book like fast. Come on, show 'em how to get it faster.
How I go out.
Yeah, snap on that last verse.
Thank you. So yeah, that one is Balance. That's one of the first songs we're actually thinking about releasing off the project. We haven't made any decisions yet, but that's one of the first ones we're thinking about using.
That sounds a lot better engineered than the last one. You can be based on that one.
Very catchy, nice beat.